If you're a brand new entrepreneur, or if you're an entrepreneur right now that hasn't embraced these lessons, I strongly recommend you understand this shit. What's going on, family? Welcome back to another episode of the Wake Up with the Wolf podcast. Today, I'm going to approach this a little bit differently. All right, usually I come on this podcast, guys, and I give you guys mistakes that I used to make in order to improve your businesses, tips in order to improve your businesses, little breakdowns, something that you can implement or change in your own business to help you guys grow as fitness coaches and entrepreneurs in general. But today, I want to talk about 5 lessons that I learned since starting my own online businesses. I kind of want to do this for you guys to give you a little bit of a backstory. All right, maybe just listening to this. All right, maybe you guys have just found me on this, and something I say during this podcast will enlighten you or spark something in you or change your perspective in something. So giving you guys a little bit of a backstory, maybe a little bit of a breakdown, because I know I have a lot of new eyes on me on Instagram, on TikTok, on Clubhouse, on Facebook, etc. For everybody who might have just found me, all right, maybe you guys have just found me on a new platform and you don't know anything about my backstory, I kind of want to give you guys a little bit of a breakdown of my entrepreneurial journey, okay? As a lot of you guys know, all right, some of you have been following me for a while, I actually started as an online fitness coach in the online entrepreneurial space. All right, it was back in 2016, and that's when I met my best friend, my business partner, Brian Mark, and I actually became his client. He was my fitness coach. All right. I was his fitness client for around a year, maybe, I want to say. And after that time, all right, after around a year, he brought me in to his business, Aesthetic Nation, to become a fitness coach alongside him. All right. Now, I did this for around 3 years. I was a fitness coach. I was an online personal trainer for around 3 years. All right. For a lot of PTs, maybe fitness coaches in general, if you're listening to this, I was only a PT in person for around 3 to 4 months. All right, I got certified. I knew what I was doing, but I fucking hated working in person because it was like I left a 9-to-5 job that I didn't want to be at to just go to another 9-to-5 job that I didn't want to be at. So it was a pain in the ass, right? So I was only an in-person coach for around 3 to 4 months. And then I became a fitness coach. Now, after doing fitness coaching online for around 3 years, all right, around there, that's what I want to say, I transitioned into full-time business coaching alongside Brian. Because again, guys, throughout that time of me becoming a fitness coach, us growing Aesthetic Nation over a 3.5 to 4 year period, all right, breaking all that down, we actually became business partners in not only Aesthetic Nation, but PT Domination, the business coaching program that we run now for personal trainers. Now, as you guys can imagine, all right, since I started in the game almost a full 5 years ago now, which blows my fucking mind, honestly, like breaking this down for you guys and talking to you about it, it honestly like blows my mind that I've been in this game for this fucking long right now. I thought about that this morning. You guys can imagine that since I've started in this game, all right, I've learned some shit. Okay, I've been through some shit as a fitness coach and as an online business coach. All right, and that's why I kind of wanted to come to you guys and share the lessons that I've learned, because I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs, all right, a lot of fitness coaches in particular, don't think about these things when trying to build their businesses. All right, they see becoming your own boss, they see becoming an entrepreneur as this new cool thing that's super easy. All right. And I want to let you know these lessons. I kind of want to break this down for you today because it kind of slapped me in the face as I grew as an online entrepreneur over the last 5 years. All right. So again, usually I share tips. Usually I share mistakes. Usually I share actionable information for you guys to build your businesses. But today's going to be run a little bit different. All right. Today, I just want to talk about the lessons that I've learned. So maybe if you are a newer online entrepreneur, or a new online fitness coach, you kind of know some things you might run into, some things that might happen to you as you are building your businesses. Okay? So, without further ado, let's get into today's breakdown of 5 lessons I've learned since starting my online business, or businesses, however you want to look at it. All right, number 1. All right, the first lesson I learned as an online fitness coach, as an online entrepreneur, is that you can't help everybody. All right, you see, this is something that I struggled with for a while, because when you become an online fitness coach, when you become an online entrepreneur, that sole job is to help people. All right, sole job is to serve people. All right, when you become an online entrepreneur like that, you usually want to help everybody, and it's for 2 reasons. All right, it's for 2 reasons. 1, because there's an actual part of you that wants to serve, that wants to help everybody. All right, that wants to really change the world in some fucking level. And the other reason, which a lot of people, a lot of coaches, a lot of entrepreneurs don't like to admit, is that no one likes to leave money on the fucking table. All right, let's be real right now. Let's speak fucking honestly. All right, nobody ever wants to help or miss out on helping a client, because that's a missed changed life. That's a life that you weren't involved in. And again, they don't want to miss out on not getting that fucking check. All right, but you need to realize, and something that I realized very quickly as a fitness coach, as a business coach, as an online entrepreneur that's sole purpose is to serve people, that you cannot fucking help everybody. All right, there's going to be people that don't like your fucking attitude, that don't like your fucking message, that don't like your coaching style, that do not fucking mesh well with you. All right, and this is something that you need to embrace. This is something that you guys need to understand. All right, that you guys need to realize might end up happening. All right, and there's going to be people, all right, that just don't fuck with you guys. All right, there's going to be people while you are building your online businesses, there's going to be people while you are building your online entrepreneurial whatever that just do not fuck with your message. All right, regardless of you wanting them to or not. So even though you'd like to help everybody, because again, you want to make the world a better place, and because you want to make the most money possible, you need to realize that you cannot help everyone. All right, not everybody is going to be a good fit for you. All right, I've learned this multiple times as a fitness coach and as a business coach. All right, people will come into my program and feel right away that I'm not a good fit for them. Or again, they won't even come into the program because they'll hear me speak on social media. They'll see my coaching style. They see how I carry myself. And we just do not mesh well as human beings. So we never take it to that next level because I realize internally I can't help everybody. And I'm going to get to that in a minute about how that's actually a good thing. But that's the first lesson that I learned as an online fitness coach, as an online business mentor, that I feel like every single online entrepreneur listening to this right now needs to embrace. You can't help everybody, and you need to stop trying to. All right, you cannot help everybody. You need to stop trying to. The second big lesson. All right, the second big lesson. This is honestly, it's something that's like pretty hard to swallow when you're just starting out your online entrepreneurial journey, when you're just starting to build your business. This one's a hard one to swallow. All right. The second lesson that I learned is that it's all on you. All right. As a coach in general, you need to come to terms with how you need to take the blame for everything as the fitness coach. All right. If you're a fitness coach listening to this right now, you need to realize that everything is on you at all fucking times. That client didn't see the results they wanted, it's on you. That client had a bad experience in your program, that's on you. All right, whether a client's journey went perfectly or crashed, you will be held responsible based off of, regardless of their work ethic. All right, because you were the fucking coach and you brought them into your program. All right, this is honestly why it's so important for you guys to niche down and be exclusive with who you are working with. Because nobody cares if a client didn't do what they were told or weren't told. All right. Most clients, most people who want to change their life have big mouths. All right. And you need to realize that everything is on you at all fucking times. And the faster you realize and embrace this lesson, the easier growing your business becomes. Because you will have people who come into your business. You will have people who come into your fucking coaching business that don't do anything, that don't see the results that you would like them to see, that don't follow the guidance that you are giving them on a daily fucking basis, and then will get mad at you, the coach, for not getting them the fucking results in the first place. So just embrace it. It's all on you. I couldn't even begin to tell you guys the amount of times as a fitness coach and as a business coach, somebody's gotten mad at me because they didn't see the results that they wanted to, even though they didn't do the fucking work in the first place. All right, people have gotten mad at me. People have gotten pissed off. People have gotten annoyed because they didn't follow what I told them. They didn't see the results. And guess what? It's all on me. All right, shit happens. I brought somebody into my program and allowed them to slack off, which then gave them a leg to stand on, and they got angry about it and utilized it to their advantage. As a fitness coach, as an online entrepreneur growing a business, everything is on you. All right, and the faster that you embrace that lesson, the faster that you understand those words, the easier growing your business will become. And guys, I know it sucks. Okay, I get it. If you're a fitness coach listening to this shit, nobody wants to be like, fuck that. It's not on me. It's up to Sally to follow her meal plan and her workouts. Yeah, I get that. Okay, I understand it. Obviously, it's up to that person to follow the guidance that you're giving them. But if they don't, who are they going to blame? They sure as fucking going to blame themselves. They're going to blame you. So once you just go into every coaching relationship instantly thinking, yo, it's all on me, so I got to do my absolute best here to get Sally, to get John, to get Karen, to get whatever their name is, the best results possible, because if they fail, it's on me, everything gets easier. Everything. So that's the second lesson. It's all on you. Number 3, the third lesson. And this one's a little bit harder to stomach. All right, a lot of you guys listening to this, especially if you are an online entrepreneur, all right, a fitness coach, a business coach, whatever the fuck you're doing online, this one, a lot of you guys might have a hard time listening to. All right, what I'm about to say here is something that a lot of you guys might not want to embrace, but in this game, excuses don't fucking matter. All right, that's the third lesson. All right, when you start a business, it's all up to you. All right, because the world does not care what gets thrown your fucking way. All right, guys, again, when I do this podcast, I go live on 5 different platforms. Wherever you are listening to me right now, whether it's the replay or live, you need to understand this on a deep level. All right, the world does not care what gets thrown your way as an online entrepreneur, as a business owner. It's all on you. COVID hits and shuts down your business, that's your problem. All right, it fucking sucks. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying it's your problem. You got to figure out the solution. All right, a family member passes away. I fucking feel for you. All right, I know how hard that shit is, but you still got to pay your rent that month. So you can't slack and just take time off and just give up on growing that month. You still got bills to pay. All right, you get sick. All right, you're fucking sick as hell as an online entrepreneur. Guess what? You still got to pay your fucking bills. So you got to show the fuck up. All right, yeah, I took fucking day and a half, 2 days off on the weekend because I had COVID and I was literally down and out. But even on those quote unquote days off that I took, I still did certain things to make sure that my business was thriving. All right, I've also built my business to a certain place where I can take a day off. A lot of you guys aren't in that place yet. All right, you see, as your own boss, you guys need to realize that no fucking excuse matters. You can't go into your manager or boss and tell them that you need a day off because of XYZ. That's not how this shit works. That's not how this game works. Okay? Yes, days off are important, but you need to realize that excuses don't fucking matter in this game. It doesn't matter. You got to show up regardless of what the fuck is going on in your life, especially if you want to be really successful in this shit. Especially if you want to have the best fitness coaching program out there in the market. All right, the best fitness coaching business out there in the market. All right, again, guys, we have 800 clients in the 10K Coaching Academy. You have no idea how many times I hear a fitness coach say, I'm going to have the best program. They puff their chest up. I'm going to have the best fucking movement, best fitness coaching program, best fitness coaching business in the fucking game, period. It's going to be me. And then I don't see their work ethic fucking align with that statement. All right. They get tired. They just slack off. They get sick. They slack off. You guys can't let that shit happen. All right? Because guess what? If you slack off as an online entrepreneur, if you slack off as a business owner, all you're doing is messing with your money. All you're doing is messing with you being able to buy that food, pay that rent. Embrace and understand that shit for a minute. That's the fucking third lesson right there. Excuses don't matter. Not in this game. All right, not if you want to be a successful online entrepreneur. All right, now the fourth and fifth lesson that I'm going to break down with you guys kind of coexist here. All right, they kind of go hand in hand, but I'm going to separate them for a certain reason. All right, number 4, and this is a lesson that punched me in my fucking mouth when I was building my fitness coaching business and my business coaching business with B. All right, number 4 is people around you change. All right. People around you either act one of two ways when you guys start your own businesses. Take it from somebody who knows this on a deeper level. Right? They're either going to support the hell out of you and you're a little bit hard for you guys to stomach. And this is why I tell you guys that it's so important for you to protect your fucking dreams and your goals at all costs. Because again, people around you are going to fucking change whether you like it or not. And as much as you don't want to believe that shit, it's true. All right, expect it. As much as you don't want to believe that your friends are going to change because you're trying to start your own business and become your own boss, expect it because it's going to happen. Right? As much as you don't want to believe that your family is going to act differently because you are carrying yourself a different way and starting your own business and becoming your own boss, as much as we don't want to believe that shit, expect it because it's fucking true. You guys, we have 800 clients in the 10K Coaching Academy. And I am consistently seeing people struggle with other people around them doubting them 90% of the time, being their family and friends. You see, your family and your friends, again, as much as it's very hard to stomach, are 90% of the time the people who doubt you first. And it sucks. But I've seen it so many fucking times. All right. Again, we have 800 clients. I see posts on a daily basis. I see messages on a daily basis about people saying that their friends, their families, their coworkers, their surroundings don't support them. All right. They don't act the same as they did when they were both on the same fucking level. You guys see, I built my fitness coaching business to $20,000 a month. And again, I couldn't even tell you the amount of people I saw struggle on a daily basis because their friends, their family, and their fucking spouses would tell them to just give up on their fitness goals and stay the same. All right. Brian calls it the fucking crab effect, right? You guys put a bunch of crabs in a bucket. All right. Once the crabs try to climb up the bucket to escape, instead of just climbing over each other, they always drag each other back down. And it's because once you try to elevate your life, other people around you that are really not doing anything to elevate their own are going to try to drag you down. All right. They're going to try to keep you where they are in life because they don't want you doing better than them. This is a hard lesson that I learned while building my businesses. All right. It's a hard fucking pill to swallow, but it's true. All right. It's a lesson that you need to learn if you really want to be successful in the pursuit of your dreams and your goals. All right. And then that rolling into lesson number 5. All right. That one rolling into lesson number 5, which is so fucking important. All right. People around you change. And then lesson number 5, this is why your environment is way more important than it used to be. That's lesson number 5 here. Your environment is way more important than it used to be. If you're trying to be successful, you need to surround yourself with people with like-minded goals. All right. You surround yourself with sheep trying to be a wolf, it's only going to drag you down. It's only going to stop you from becoming the best version of your fucking self. And I'm going to try to keep this one short and sweet because it's very simple. All right. It's very fucking simple. If you want to be a millionaire, you can't surround yourself with people who are comfortable making $50 a fucking month. All right. I'm not saying that those people aren't worth anything. I'm not saying that those people don't have good character traits. I'm not saying that those people aren't good people. I'm just saying, if you want to be a millionaire, you got to surround yourself with fucking millionaires. All right. If you want to be in incredible fucking shape, you shouldn't be surrounding yourself with people who only want to eat McDonald's. I'm not saying that those people aren't good people, etc. I'm saying that surrounding yourself with people who only want to eat fucking McDonald's when you're trying to be a fucking shredded Olympian or a fucking high-level fitness competitor, like, those goals don't fucking align. You guys need to put yourself in situations, your surroundings, your people around you need to have like-minded goals, like-minded aspirations. All right, because your surroundings fucking matter. All right, guys, these are the 5 biggest lessons that I learned while building my online businesses. Over the last 5 years as an entrepreneur, my life has changed drastically. I went from an iron worker who was addicted to Percocets and only focused on drinking to now running a 7-figure business that is helping 800 families feed their families on a direct line, and who knows how many fucking lives indirectly on a daily basis. If you're a brand new entrepreneur, or if you're an entrepreneur right now that hasn't embraced these lessons, I strongly recommend you understand this shit. Again, the lessons being, number 1, you can't help everybody as an entrepreneur. You just can't. There's 7.8 billion people on this planet. You don't want to help everyone. There's a reason why you should niche down. I talked about this on my last podcast. You guys should check it out. All right. You cannot help everyone, and you shouldn't want to help everybody. All right. Only a certain amount of people are going to fuck with you, and that's okay. Number 2, the biggest lesson is it's all on you. Everything is on you, especially as a fitness coach. Or if you are running a business, it's your job to provide for the people that you are helping. It's your job to get the people that you are helping the result that they want. Any problem that comes up in your business is on you, not anybody else. Number 3, excuses don't matter. They don't. You get sick, show the fuck up anyways. All right? You don't have a manager that you can go to or a boss that you can go to ask to take a fucking sick day. You're your own boss here. You got to show up. Number 4, people around you change. All right. When you try to elevate yourself, it's natural for people that are still below you or people who are not trying to elevate themselves to try to drag you down because they don't want anybody to be better than them. And number 5, your environment is way more important than it used to be. You want to be incredibly successful. You want to be an elevated person. Then you need to surround yourself with people with the same type of aspirations and goals. If you don't, it's going to hinder your progress in this game. All right, your environment, the people that you surround yourself with will hold you back if you don't pay attention to it. All right, that brings us to the end of this episode of the Wake Up with the Wolf podcast. All right, I hope you're all having a great fucking day, regardless of where you're listening to this. If you got value from this, go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify and leave a review. I would love to hear from you guys. And that brings us to the end. Now, all right, I'm going to open up a panel discussion in Clubhouse. If you guys are in Clubhouse right now, all right, if you're watching on any other platform, come to Clubhouse. That's where we're going to do an open panel discussion. And basically, I want to open it up to people who, number 1, have questions. All right, I want to know your biggest takeaway from this podcast. Maybe you have something to say. And number 2, I want to know if you guys are struggling with anything in your business right now. All right, mentally or actual business-wise, something that you need a little bit of insight on. So if you're in Clubhouse, put up your hands right now. Facebook, we out. Peace.